25. Endemic to Madagascar, it's clear to see where the Giraffe Weevil gets its name from. Males have markedly extended necks that can be several times their own body lengths. Measuring about 2.5 centimeters or 1 inch, the Giraffe Weevil uses its prolonged neck for nest building and fighting. 24. Their ability to change colors and move their eyes independently already makes the chameleon a weird animal. However, there's another bizarre anatomical feature that sets this lizard apart: its tongue. Some species have tongues that reach lengths of up to 70 centimeters or 28 inches long, which can be up to twice the length of their own bodies. Come on, chameleon. You come and go. You come and go. Come and go. Sorry. 23. If there's an animal particularly known for its disproportional body, it's the Fiddler Crab. There are about 100 different species of this little crab, but they all share one typical characteristic: sexually dimorphic claws. While the female's claws are both the same size, the male's major claw is much larger than the other one, and they use it for fighting. 22. The Goblin Shark is a particularly bizarre-looking creature as is. However, these deep-sea dwellers have a striking characteristic that makes them slightly freakier: their mouths. These sharks possess jaws that extend in order to capture prey, and some can even extend their jaws as far as the end of their snouts. 21. Native to South America, the sword-billed hummingbird is found at higher elevations, mostly above 2,500 meters or 8,200 feet. Its bill can reach over 10 centimeters, or 4 inches, which is just as long as, and sometimes even longer than, their own body length. The tongue extends even further, allowing the bird to feed on any flower it encounters. 20. Even if we ignore the hippopotamus's enormous weight and robustness, there is still one thing that earns this enormous creature a place on our list: his teeth. The lower canines and lower incisors are enlarged, especially in males, and grow continuously, with incisors reaching 40 centimeters or 1.3 feet, while canines can grow up to 50 centimeters or 1.6 feet long. 19. Found in the islands of Southeast Asia, Tarsiers or Tarsiers are small haploidine primates. However, their eyes are anything but small. Each eyeball is approximately 16 millimeters or 0.63 inches in diameter, which is as large as its entire brain. Compared to the size of their body, Tarsiers have one of the largest eyes in the animal kingdom. 18. Tarsiers might have big eyes compared to their body size, but their eyes are still far from being the largest among all animals. The colossal squid, a giant mollusk reaching an impressive size of up to 14 meters or 46 feet, is the proud owner of this primacy. The largest recorded eye of this animal species measured in at an incredible 27 centimeters or 11 inches. Of all the creatures that have ever lived on Earth, only the extinct ichthyosaurs are known to have had larger eyes. 17. Since the blue whale is the largest and heaviest existing animal ever, it's not surprising that numerous organs and body parts of this marine mammal are considered the largest in the animal kingdom. However, there is one body part which is particularly large even for a creature of this enormous size. The blue whale's tongue can weigh an unbelievable 3 tons. 16. Also known as Shaw Mayer's astrapia, the ribbon-tailed astrapia is a species of bird of paradise endemic to Papua New Guinea. The bird is medium-sized, about 32 centimeters or 13 inches long, but when their tails are included in their measurement, males can reach a size of over 1 meter, 40 inches. With a bizarrely prolonged tail over 3 times the length of its body, the male ribbon-tailed astrapia has the longest tail feathers in relation to body size of any bird. 15. Also known as the Sabretooth Deer, the musk deer is another animal that's armed with weird teeth. Regarding the size or shape of its exposed canines, there's nothing really that special about them, except for the fact that this is a deer. Deers aren't supposed to have fangs. Native to Asian forests, these mammals use their extended fangs in mating disputes. 14. But when it comes to bizarre forms of teeth, nothing compares to the narwhal. This medium-sized whale is famous for its long and sharp spear, but in fact it's not a tusk nor an antler, but a giant extended canine tooth. Reaching a length of up to over 3 meters, or 10 feet, the canine is used during territorial disputes and occasionally to break up ice in the whale's Arctic habitat. You could say that they're the Jedi of the sea. 13. If you were asked what animal has the longest nose, you'd probably say an elephant, and for the most part be correct. But when it comes to nose to body proportions, there are creatures that boast of much longer noses. For example, the Morgan Sphinx moth, a very large hawk moth from East Africa, has a nose, or proboscis, that can measure 28 centimeters or 11 inches long, which is around 3 times the length of the moth's body. Talk about being nosy. Ha ha ha. 12. Speaking of weird noses, check out the Probiscus monkey. Endemic to the island of Borneo, this long-nosed monkey is a reddish-brown arboreal monkey species that coexists with the Bornean orangutan. The nose is particularly remarkable in the male, but even the nose of the female is still fairly large for a primate. 11. While some monkeys have ridiculously large noses, others hardly have any. Native to Asia, the snub-nosed monkey is an arboreal monkey species, easily recognized by the short stump of a nose on their round face. 10. There are many animals that have strikingly large mouths, but there is one creature that can easily surpass them all. Also known as gulper eel, the pelican eel is a deep-sea ray-finned fish characterized by an enormously large mouth. 9. Most frogs are quite slender and nimble creatures, but there is one frog species whose body proportions more resemble those of a hippopotamus. Found in India, the purple frog has a robust, bloated, and relatively rounded body, short pudgy legs, a small head, and an unusual pointed snout. When you add the weird purple color to this mix, you get an exceptionally bizarre animal. 8. Measuring 89 to 114 centimeters or 35 to 45 inches, the magnificent frigate bird is the largest species of frigate bird. Males have a striking red gular sac which they inflate to attract females. 7. With a body length of about 40 centimeters or 16 inches and extremely long legs, the Japanese spider crab has the greatest leg span of any arthropod, reaching an unbelievable 3.8 meters or 12 feet from claw to claw. 6. Aside from its incredible strength, it's able to lift more than 850 times their own weight, the Hercules beetle has a gigantic horn which can sometimes be longer than their own bodies. 5. Native to Southeast Asia, the Cantor's giant softshell turtle is a species of large freshwater turtle characterized by a smooth, flat carapace. Able to reach a size of up to 2 meters or 7 feet long, this turtle is an ambush predator, feeding on crustaceans, mollusks, and fish. 4. As incredible as it sounds, the Bootlace Worm, a super thin creature usually reaching just a few millimeters in width, is one of the longest animals that's ever lived on Earth. This thin worm has the ability to reach lengths of up to 55 meters or 180 feet. That's longer than the longest known lion's mane jellyfish, which is usually considered to be the longest animal in the world. 3. Macrotermes bellicosus is the largest termite species known to date, with the queens measuring about 4.2 inches or 110 millimeters long, workers about 1.4 inches or 36 millimeters long, and soldiers slightly larger than that. However, when it comes to proportional sizes, the soldier's head is particularly large, accounting for up to half of its entire body length. 2. While most of the animals on this list have body parts that are unusually large, the Slender Salamander is on the opposite extreme. Native to North America, these lungless amphibians are easily recognizable thanks to their strikingly small and short legs. 1. Speaking of legs, we should also mention an animal that boasts extremely large and powerful legs compared to its body. Found in the jungles of Southeast Asia, the frog-legged leaf beetle has enormous hind legs. But instead of jumping as the name suggests, males use these super legs for leg wrestling with other males.
If you like what you just saw, consider pressing that orange subscribe button on the upper right hand corner of your screen. And if you want more awesome lists, check out our 25 most dangerous hikes, treks, and climbs on Earth, and our 25 interesting beer facts that will leave you tipsy.